Not sure if anyone's here yet. Just checking 1 sec. If anyone's in the chat, leave a message so I see if it's working. Wanted to check something. Oh yeah. Alright guys. No one's here yet, unfortunately. Alright. Okay, let's see if the stream is working. Nothing yet, I guess. All right. Let me check the any news there are. let's check it out. Anything to do with Arsenal's lineup and the press conference, I'll be there to update. Anyone in the chat, leave a message, leave a question to get something going. Let's see. Yeah, it does seem like no one's here, damn. I think a little less than an hour left till the deadline. Shot still trying to decide if I'm gonna go for Isaac or if I'm gonna go for Verts and then maybe drop Zolis and put Van Dijk there. Also, if I do stick with this team, I don't know if I should keep Nico Williams or go for someone like Moharamovic. Still deciding. But the bench boost is active and most of these players will be in the squad for sure, so not too much panic, just a couple of positions where I'm questioning it. But I think I will keep Solis in the end of the day. I don't want to over do the Liverpool attack. I don't want to go for Verts as well. Or, I mean Verts and Van Dijk. I have two players and let's see how it goes, I guess. Let me just check this thing. Okay, sorry, it's the first stream. Still trying to get everything working, and obviously we're not gonna have many viewers on the first stream. Who is better, Zolis or Lafi? I think Zolis is the pick, to be honest. He's I think he has a good game, a great game versus Coventry. He has better form, he has a better team. I think he's going to be a key player in that Arsenal attack. And I don't know if Saka's starting, but if he is, I don't expect the full 90 to be played. So yeah, I think Zoli slightly takes that one. And yeah, okay, Lefebvre has penalties, but that's about it. I don't really expect the Ipswich game to be too easy, to be honest. Trying to see if I can stream on TikTok. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is not really working. Yeah, there you go. Okay, chat is now displaying on the screen. Match boost 1 or 2? Another good question, and I was originally thinking of going for bench boost 2, but I think bench boost 1 is just a little bit better in my opinion, because in bench boost 2 you're kind of just hoping Coventry do well, and you're investing in those assets, like 2 or 3 of them. That's what I've been seeing. And it's not really even guaranteed that they're going to do too well. And here you can have a balance of Ipswich and Sunderland players, where both can probably get a clean sheet. Like I said in my recent video, their clean sheet odds are pretty similar. So I think it's a similar opportunity. I doubt that there's a huge difference. You can go for any of the two, but I'm just going for bench boost 1, and then probably wildcarding or free hitting in game week 3. So yeah. Oh, deadline is getting closer and closer. 50 minutes to go until we're locked in for the start of the FPL 26-27 season. Sam, thank you for the message. I'm not sure about Porro. I don't think he's. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed he's not starting in game week 1. I think he could possibly start in game week 2. I'm not sure about how many minutes he's gonna get though. I don't think he's gonna get over like 80, over 75 maybe. But yeah, I probably do expect him to start in game week 2, or at least get some minutes in game week 2. But yeah, I don't think he's getting anything in the first game week. And he's a risky pick anyways. I was considering him, but with the minutes concern, I don't think it's worth it. But he will definitely be a great pick when he's playing. Let's see. Let me show you guys the draft options I kind of have and what I'm considering. No problem, Sam. Any other questions, let me know. Free to answer them. So yeah, let me just show you guys. Van Dijk is 1 here. Get Isak out and I get Brobbey or Richarlison. And then I get Wirtz here. So I mean this squad is very good as well, but we're downgrading the attack. And yeah, we are upgrading the defense, I guess you could say that, but I don't know. I'm still considering it. I'll see just before the deadline. I'm gonna make my decision probably. But for now I'm leaning towards this because I really want Zolis in my team, and Isak is okay. Still not 100% sure about him, but even if I downgrade him, I don't want to downgrade anyone else for Wirtz. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough decision. We're gonna have to see. And Nico Williams is another player I have no clue about. I really don't know what I'm going to do by him. Yeah, let me see what other options I have instead of Nico Williams. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, Nico Williams is one of the top options. The Kuiper is an option, but I don't know about his minutes. I mean, he's cheaper as well, so yeah, not sure about that. Vuskovic, Muharemovic. Muharemovic might be actually a decent pick, but I don't know. I'm confident in Leeds, but I'm not sure about Nottingham Forest. They haven't been insane in preseason, but they could pull out random wins and crazy scorelines from like nowhere. So I don't know. It's either I double up for Leeds. I'm gonna get Calvert-Lewin and Muharemovic, or I go Nico Williams. So I have both sides of the story. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Just need to decide. I am really leaning towards no Isak and just Verts and like Brobbey in the team. But then again, I don't know if Brobbey's too reliable. I don't really like his underlying data. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough decision. Ryan and Rolfs are pretty much locked in. Gabriel, Maguire and Ballard are pretty much locked in. Well, I mean, yeah. Ballard could probably be switched out. Yeah, Ballard could be switched out for an Arsenal defender, and then I get Zolis out. So we'll have to just see, I guess. Yeah, this is a hard decision. Probably gonna stick to it though. Probably gonna stick to the squad. I'll have to see. Yeah, that's true. He is from Arsenal, but he is he is Greek, so I don't know. I have a little bias, and also he's done very well in preseason and scored, or no, got 2 assists versus Man City. So I think I'm gonna have to keep him, but pretty well said. $8.7 million players in FPL right now. Super lucky. Last season, I don't know how many players were at the start of FPL. I think it was more. But yeah, we're getting close to 9 mil. I think it's going to end up on 11, 12. People do join after game week 1. Let me refresh and see. Yeah, 8.74 million players. Might actually go for Rodon instead of... What's his name? Nico Williams. That might actually be the pick. But he's 4.5. It's pretty cheap. I think I'm gonna go Moharamovic, so I'm gonna risk it. Double up on the leads, attack and defense, and he's a DEFCON option, so that's what I'm hoping for, even if he doesn't get a clean sheet, which I doubt he will. They're going away. But if he gets DEFCON, I'll probably be okay. Hopefully. Let me tweet Mohramovic or Nico Williams, see what Twitter's thinking. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ted? Is that Ted? I can't see. What was your exact question? Mohramovic or Nico Williams, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. It's a hard question to answer. It is attacking return versus DEFCON, but I don't know. I'm just not sure about, it's a bigger risk going for Nico Williams because you're not really certain if he's going to get an attacking return, and I really doubt he's going to get a clean sheet, and he doesn't get DEFCON. So, the way I'm phrasing it, it seems like Mohramovic might be the safer pick, but at the same time, they are going away. So it's a close one. I'd probably go Mohramovic as a safer option. Nico Williams is just the overrated option, I'd say. Everyone's talking, not everyone, but they were talking about him like he had to be in the team. He was essential, and I'm not sure about that. Why is this not working now? Yeah, alright. Yep, DEFCON is king, I have to say. Let's just hope he gets it. Let me actually look at his DEFCON in the last few games, just to see how he's settling in. Mohramovic, there it is. He did score a bicycle kick versus Augsburg, but that doesn't really mean much. I don't think he's going to be doing that. Okay, versus United, he didn't have DEFCON from what I'm looking at. He only had 4 defensive contributions. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking great for his DEFCON in the last few games. Unless I'm reading something wrong. We've got a very similar team, except I'm White, Kala, Rose, and using Gabriel money for Semenyo over India. That's very respectable. I would do that, but I'm trying to just have a certified starter and guaranteed minutes like Gabriel, and also he's just the best Arsenal defender. But yeah, that is a smart approach. And yeah, Semenyo is probably going to do well. I think I'm just scared after seeing what they did in the Community Shield. I'm just avoiding all Man City assets just because of that one performance. I'm going to bring in Man City assets in Game Week 3 no matter what. They have a great fixture. I can't avoid it. Haaland's going to be there. But for the first 2, Bournemouth at home, Haaland doesn't have the greatest track record versus them. I do expect him to score. I just hope he doesn't get a hat trick, and that should be fine. I think we'll have to see. Oh no, he did have good defcon actually. I'm wrong about that. I really don't know. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm gonna go for Isak or if I'm gonna put Verts in the team instead of Zolis and then get Brobby up top. But I think this is better. Zolis probably will have the same amount of points as Verts this game week. And Brobby will definitely not guarantee anything. I don't love him as a pick, to be honest. Yeah, I'm breaking in for the City game. Yeah, me too here. I don't know. I just don't like what they displayed versus Arsenal. I can't go for them. So yeah, let's see. How much time do we have left? Half an hour. Okay, we're getting there. It's getting closer. This is my main player that I'm deciding if I'm going to keep or not. I'm not 100% sure at all. I'll decide probably in the last minute. The only thing that's keeping me away from going for Verts is, first of all, totally, like I said, we'll probably have similar points. And Isak and Sobo are the two players that are going to have penalty shares. We're not sure who's taking them. But if I have both of them on the pitch, I'm pretty much guaranteeing myself the penalty. So I think everyone's confirmed except for Mihajlovic. I think that's going to be a player I'm going to change in a bit. Are you wildcard 3? My thoughts are whether there's a better 5 million than Muha for this game week. Maybe Van Heck or Canvo. Also Defcon Magnets, because they will be benched game week 2 and gone game week 3 anyway. Yeah, I am wildcarding 3 or free hitting, one of the two. I haven't decided yet. I might free hit 3 and then wildcard 5. I doubt I'm going to do that because that's just too many chips. I'd rather keep my free hit. So I probably will. But yeah, Van Heck is a shout. You know, it's a riskier one, and I do like what Tottenham are doing and what they're cooking up. And I was considering going for Richarlison up top instead of Isak, obviously, and going for it and blah 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 instead of Brobby. I mean, so yeah, we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll decide that. Canvo is... I mean, he's playing versus Everton. I don't love that. I think Everton are pretty strong. They've shown to be pretty decent in preseason. And they're playing at home as well, so it's going to be very hard for Crystal Palace. So, yeah. Let me check real quick. Thoughts on Foden? I think he's a good pick, just a differential. He's just very risky. Like if you're going for a risky pick, especially at 7 million where you can get Sobo, that's safer. I do expect him to probably be decent. We'll just have to see. I would avoid him, obviously, because I'm going a little bit safer. But if you want to go for it, I'm just scared of Man City as a whole. right now, especially with their midfield currently. They don't have Rodri. They just seems like there's a gap in the team. So I wouldn't really go there. And Foden hasn't been amazing in preseason either. So it's up to you. If you want to risk it, you risk it. Every year it's the same thing with Foden. There's always a dilemma. There's always a question if we're going to go for him, especially early on. Is Sobo and Verts an okay double up then? Because I currently have Verts. Yeah, I think it's a great double up actually. That's what I'm considering to go for. I think it's safer. Sobo's like safer than Foden, and then Verts is just a good option. Again, he's a riskier option, but I think he has less risk involved than Foden, because he's shown good stuff in preseason. He's shown to have a bigger role in this Liverpool team, and we just hope he does well. And I think he has a set piece share as well, if I'm not wrong. Just a little bit of the set piece share. So yeah, and then I'm saying this, and Foden will probably get like 2 goals or something. He has scored versus Bournemouth before, so his track record isn't too bad. But you know, like I said, it's the riskier option. If you want to risk it, go for him. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Love your team, by the way, bro. Appreciate the thoughts. No worries. Any other questions, I'm here to answer for the next half an hour. Because I'm overthinking. I need questions to answer. Yeah, 27 minutes to go. Getting closer and closer to the exciting start of the FPL season. I am really tempted to go no Isaac, but I'll see. The time goes by quick. Yeah, it does. It really goes by. And then I'm sure that in the last minute I'm gonna make a big mistake and probably transfer someone out that I didn't want, and that's how the downfall starts. But I'll try to stay composed and just see how it goes. Let me check for any news that we have. Let's see. Who are my subs? Oh, sorry, there are Rolfs as goalkeeper, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, O'Shea, and for now Muharemovic, but that's not locked in yet. This is the one pick I'm not 100% sure about. I think if you're going no Isaac, you need at least Verts coverage for that Liverpool attack. I think it'll be very strong versus Newcastle. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. If I go no Isaac, I'm gonna go Bobby or Richarlison up top. Then instead of Zolis, I think I go Verts. And then in defense, instead of Muharemovic, I go for Virgil. And yeah, that's gonna be it's a big upgrade, but yeah, I don't know. I love Zolis. I don't know if I should go. I don't want to really replace him. Unless I just go no Sobo, put Verts there. Let's see how that might look actually. Let's go Verts. Let's go with Charleston just because why not? We have 7.5 though, yeah, so that's the problem. What I do with 1 mil, I'm not just keeping it there. I guess I go for an Arsenal. No, can I? No, I can't. Yeah, that's interesting. That's actually pretty interesting now that I'm thinking about it. Let me actually check. The defenders, actually. I need to check the defenders for game week 1. Who is the best? I could go Tarkowski, but nah. I don't know about that. Yeah, that causes more problems. I don't really know if I want to go down that route. I think if I do this, I have to just get Zorlis out. Yeah, I think that's the only solution. Vuskovic is another option, but he doesn't. His minutes are not fully confirmed. I don't know how much he's gonna play. Yeah. Tough decisions, as always. Alright, seems like Zolis will have great minutes for game week 1, which is good from what I'm looking at here. Yeah, no Gabriel Martinelli and the team walk. So that means Zolis' minutes are looking very, very good. No Gabriel Jesus, no Martinelli, no Guimaraes. Ethan Ranieri's there though. But yeah, I think it's pretty safe for Zolis. That's good to hear. Yeah, I think I might have to go that team I was thinking of with Virgil in the defense, Sobo and Verts, no Zolis, and Brobby or Richarlison up top. Oh, 20 minutes to go. Getting closer. And closer. Let me see. What are the forwards looking like? Richarlison and Brobby are 2 6 million options. Igor Jesus, but I wouldn't go for him. Yes, in between one of the two. Honestly, I would go for Richarlison for the risk of a good return. Brentford are solid. They haven't gotten too many signings. I'm thinking about it. Sangare in the midfield. I think Tottenham will probably do good. Let me see their recent matches versus Brentford. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that message. As a Haaland owner, I sort of want Arsenal to get a clean sheet wipe. It's a win-win if you own the solo Arsenal defender. People going double ups and triple ups will ultimately have less points. Yeah. I mean, I think people are really overdoing the Arsenal defense, especially when they're going with White, Calafiori, Mascara, stuff like that. Their minutes aren't too guaranteed. I think Calafiori's are, but I don't know about the other two. I'd rather go for Gabriel as a premium option and Raya, the two like certified starters. And yeah. And then the main reason I'm going for Zolis is because everyone's going for their defense, for Arsenal's defense, but let me see, actually, 25% owned. Damn, that is very high, actually. How much is Isak right now? 16. Ballard's still at 5.7%. I think a Gabriel Raya approach is the safest. Yeah, it definitely is, especially for minutes. And yeah, Gabriel 30. I mean, I do own a template-ish team. I have a couple of players at like 5% owned, but Gomez and Gross or Gomez and Sangare. Also thoughts on Semenyo. I didn't love how Brighton played in their recent European game. Let me actually check who was starting just to make sure. I don't know if Gomez was playing that, but I don't know about Brighton as a whole. I mean, yeah, Gomez did play that 68 minutes and got subbed off. He did nothing. I would kind of, I don't know, maybe avoid Gomez. He's cheap, so you can go for him. He's 5 mil. It's not a huge risk if you want to, if he enables another bigger option. Gross with him as a partnership. I think it's better going off for I don't know. I mean, Gross for now should be the penalty taker. I don't know if their new striker is going to start, but he should be the penalty taker and set piece taker for now. Sangare is just a great DEFCON option. Realistically, for me, I would go for Gross and Sangare together, but you know, the price doesn't work. I think Gomez and Sangare might be the better option, so you get a little bit of variety instead of doubling up for the Brighton midfield. And Semenyo is a good pick. I just wouldn't go right now for the Man City assets just because I'm going safe. I want to see how they're going to play. He probably will do very well versus Bournemouth. I just don't want to risk it. And 8.5 million, it is a heavy investment. Yes, I have Haaland, Bruno, and Semenyo. So I have the free up money somewhere. Haaland, Bruno, and Semenyo. Yeah, that's very expensive. Yeah, no, I think Gomez and Sangare are the picks. I don't think doubling up on Brighton is the way. And I really love Sangare as a pick. His DEFCON is excellent. And I think he probably will achieve DEFCON versus Tottenham. Yes, it's going to be a hard game. I think Tottenham will be pretty strong. But yeah, Semenyo scored Haaland since coming to City, so I really like him. Yeah, I think he's a great option. We'll just have to see, you know, under Maresca. I don't know if he's going to be... from what it seems, he's a little bit more of a creative threat currently with assists in preseason. If he's playing on that left wing, since Doku's out, he'll be excellent. He was doing very well on that left wing. But we'll just have to see. Start Shade or Lefay in this week? Lefay, I'd say. Shade is very risky. Sometimes he can go 7 games without scoring, and then he gets that one haul like he did, 2 assists and 2 goals. What was it? Something like that. Something crazy like that. Lefay is a penalty taker. Playing Ipswich. It's a very neutral game. People don't realize it is a very neutral game. Especially clean sheet wise. I do think Sunderland have slightly better attack. So I would go Lefebvre. Thoughts on Ampadu as bench boost 2 differential? Have him over the very popular Sangare and Gross. Yeah, I love Ampadu. I like him. No, I love him. I like him, I'd say. Let me not overdo it. He's a good differential, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll just have to see. I would just see how Leeds perform in game week 1 and then decide on him. Yeah, it all depends on game week 1. If they do well, if he seems pretty solid and is an underrated pick, I would go for him. Especially over Gross. I think Gross is overrated. I think he doesn't really offer DEFCON. He has the set pieces, but he's kind of like losing penalties. I don't think he's going to keep them. So he's pretty overrated. Well, remember when he got the hat trick, Shade? Yeah, he's an interesting player. Like, he does some crazy things one week, and then he goes like last season, the end of the season, I'm pretty sure he went 7 games without contributing anything. Let me actually look at that to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, he scored versus Liverpool in the last day, but then he went 0 goals versus Crystal Palace, only played 27 minutes. 90 minutes versus Man City, 0 goals. 80 minutes versus West Ham, 0 goals, while his team won 3-1. 73 minutes versus Man United, 0 goals. 90 minutes versus Fulham, 0 goals. Everton, 90 minutes, 0 goals. So yeah, he went 6 games without doing anything at all. So he's a riskier one, I'd say. But you could go for him for the preseason form he's achieved. He might be confident. He might go and score versus Tottenham. We really don't know about Tottenham yet. We don't know if they're going to be awful. I think they're going to be better. In preseason versus Chelsea, they showed to be decently... I don't know how to explain it. Decently shaped. Very... how do I say it? I think they played all right. I think that's the easiest way to explain it. And I don't know about Tottenham yet. I think they will beat Brentford. Their recent games versus them are all wins. Let me actually bring up the exact stats. Last 5 games, Brentford versus Tottenham 0-0 in January. That's when Tottenham were, I think, on their downfall. They're like awful and they still drew. December 6th, 2025, Tottenham 2-0 versus Brentford. February 2nd, 2025, 2-0 Tottenham again. And then we go all the way back 2024 and Tottenham 3-1 again. So, yeah, Tottenham is probably the clear choice here. I went Dango to coin toss between them right now because Shadi can always haul, but I just feel Dango's more consistent. Yeah, that's true. I think Dango's price is questionable, though. I think he's at 6 million if I'm... not wrong. Let me check that. 6.5. Damn. Oof. Okay, that is pricey. Honestly, at that price, I would go for Zolis realistically. There's always a chance he delivers. He is more consistent, 4.2 points per match. I think Shade had less than that. Yeah, he definitely had less than that. He's the better option between them. But when you have someone like Zolis versus Coventry, it's hard to look back, you know. So I got a reply on my tweet saying Rodon is the better pick in between Muharemovic and Nico Williams, which I have seen many people talking about Rodon actually, but he's cheap. He's 4.5, so I don't know, 4.5, and then what do I get with that? I don't know. I guess I can go for 4.5s, but I do want O'Shea in my team. He's a DEFCON option, and I want a way of having an Ipswich defender that might get a clean sheet versus Sunderland. I hope it's a 0-0 game. That would be literally the cherry on top. Battle plus Avik or Hum plus Rodon on bench boost 1. I don't know if you mean Avik bench boost 1. If you mean that, I would not go for that. He's playing Arsenal, and that right side is pretty weak from what I was looking at for data. Hum is, I don't know how you pronounce his name, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a risky option because I think he's going to be playing higher up. So you're going kind of for the attacking threat. And Rodon is a safe pick. So I'd go for Hum and Rodon, I think. Yeah. I think King said it right. For bench boost 1, it is those two. Avik is not a good pick for the first game week. Let me see. Uh, 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Yeah, time actually flies. 7 minutes until the final decision. Oof. Do I go Rodon here? Or do I just take the risk and go Nico Williams? What can I do with the 0.5 here? I could upgrade on Bomo to Semenyo, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm not taking that risk. Still don't know who to captain, Haaland or Bruno. I think Bruno is a safer choice in my opinion, because I don't know, Haaland, let me see his track record versus Bournemouth. If I remember correctly, it's not amazing. They are at home, but I don't know. I think my model does have Bruno Fernandes higher than Haaland by a couple of points. So I would personally go for Bruno. That's why I have Bruno in my team and I don't have Haaland in my team, because I'm expecting him to do better. Let me see his record versus Bournemouth. Alright, last time they played, he did score actually. So I am wrong. Oh no, I'm very wrong. His track record versus Bournemouth is good. I don't know who I was looking at then that doesn't have a great track record. He scored 3 goals in the last 2 games versus Bournemouth. He did have a game in 2025 where he did nothing, and in 2024 he had 3 games in a row versus Bournemouth where he didn't contribute at all. But that was in 2024 and 2025. But his recent games he has scored actually. I missed a couple comments. My team: Rodon, White, Calafiori, Maguire, Gross, Soboslai, and Jai. Bruno, Zolis, Haaland, Calvert-Lewin, Joao, Lamens, and Kinski. Please tell me if I should bench boost and if my team is good and any changes. White, Calafiori, Maguire, good defense. Rodon, still not 100% certain about, but he's not risky. Gross, I think, is overrated. I'd go for Sangare if you want to go for a riskier pick. Soboslai, yeah, that's good. And yeah, is good. Bruno, obviously, yeah. Zolis, yeah. Haaland, Calvert-Lewin, your front 3 are good. Nothing to change. Lamens, yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, you could bench boost that. I think it's very very solid. You could definitely bench boost that. Rodon is bait. Maybe he is. I'm not certain. I'm not sure about the Leeds defenders yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go for him or Moramovic or for Nico Williams. I have 4 minutes to go. I probably made 50 drafts in the last hour, so yeah. I haven't, but I've probably changed my mind on 4 players in the last 3 minutes. I'm really struggling right now. He has a very good record versus Palace. I'm guessing you're saying Rodon. Oh no, you're not saying Rodon. Who are you talking about? Actually, let me see. Is that about Haaland? Wait. That is about Haaland, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's huge risk going without Haaland. I just feel like I might be able to squeeze in more points without Haaland, because he's very expensive and I can get more balance in my team. And anyways, I'm bringing him in game week 3. He has a great fixture versus Coventry, so I have to bring him in there, or else I'm gonna get the biggest red arrow possible. So yeah, 3 minutes to go, guys. Let me make my final decision. See, my brain is telling me to go for Mohamovic, but my heart is telling me to go for Nico Williams for that little risk factor. I don't actually know. Muha is solid. Rodon is attacking threat again. Alright. That's good to know. Didn't really know too much about Leeds. Is it true Bournemouth might sign a new keeper? I actually haven't seen anything about that. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure at all about that. 2 minutes to go. Let me make my final decision before it's too late. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with Isak. Sticking with Isak and Solis. No Verts. I'm risking going with no Verts. I hope he doesn't get more contributions than Solis. And yeah, now this is the problem. I have 1 minute to decide. I think I'm going Nico Williams. Locked. Good to know. I think I'm going I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Mohamovic. I'm gonna just risk it. Whatever, we move. I hope this guy gets DEFCON. Actually, I don't know. I'm still. No, you know what? I'm risking it. Oh, I can't. Did I? No. Oh, I knew that's gonna happen. We'll be live for the rest of the day. I'm not sure, because the game is in an hour and a half, if I'm not wrong. Arsenal. Yeah, it's in an hour and a half, so I don't know. I might stop live streaming and then do a watch along. So yeah, just subscribe. It would be very appreciated, and hit the notification bell so you can see if I'm streaming or if I'm posting a video. I will be doing these streams every game week for sure. So stay tuned. It's locked, I guess. We are locked. Haramovic. I hope this guy better score like 3 bicycle kicks and get DEFCON, or else I'm gonna be very angry. Yeah, we're locked, guys. Wish you luck in your FPL teams. Or I'll see you, bro. See you, man. Appreciate the support and the questions. Hope I helped you. One second. Alright guys, sorry I had a little technical issue. That's gonna be it for the stream. I hope I helped you, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I might do a watch along in an hour and a half. I'll see if I can do that. But yeah, see you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe,